or a rapper. I like to rap también.
Damn, Pookie be surprising the fuck out of me.
This fool can spit bars.
Good beat. Ready?
No empieza, no. Pero, here and there, I like to, acá me gusta. No.
Saca la mota a ver si no empieza.
Saca el
Pero
churrix.
no, that's my shit. Mira este güey que trae.
You like the fucking
No, right now. Pero ya.
All right, everybody, welcome to the next episode of Moskeando Y Pisteando. This is episode 7. Today we have Grupo
Veneno! Yeah!
Man, I appreciate you guys coming out.
Oh, thank you, man.
Man,
Thank you.
It's an honor for me to have you guys here. I didn't think that was going to happen, and I want to say thank you to Punch. Thank you, man, for putting the connections
Ponchito.
together.
El ponche, eh?
El Ponche. We can start off by introducing yourselves if you guys want to go down the road.
Fernando Morales, alias El Piwi, vocalista y acordeonista del Grupo Veneno.
Miguel Romero, el bajo sextero aquí del Grupo Veneno.
Jory Vázquez, bajista y segunda voz de Veneno.
Yo soy Roberto Escamilla, a.k.a. Puki, baterista del Veneno.
Pookie.
Saludos, David Palma, saxofonero del Grupo Veneno, compadre.
If y'all don't know who these people are, man, y'all fucking up.
Check us out.
Y'all fucking up. Pero empezando con las preguntas, ¿cómo ven?
You got it.
Dale.
Vamos a ver la primera preguntita
ver
porque hay muchas preguntas.
A ver qué mandaron.
Aquí me dieron un chingo de cosas de diferentes pedos. So, first one,
Muchas gracias.
preguntan, ¿cómo manejan un error en el escenario? ¿Quién es el que regaña más?
Usually,
I'm the one and I've always done it and I know que es una mala maña y la chinga, pero when somebody does, it's like automatic, bro. It's like so
he has una mirada that stings, bro. It stings you. When you're not looking, you could actually feel it when you're not, you know what I mean? Like you're not
the
looking
fact that
at
it stings, that means that
the
you fuck up
stinging
more.
look. It just stings, like you could feel it, bro. Even though you're not looking.
Pero si ellos hacen algo, primo, todo está bien.
No pasa nada.
it's
El
because
dolido, eh?
if I mess up and when I mess up, I myself kick myself in the ass. You know what I mean?
He gets a mirror and looks at himself.
So I'm like, shouldn't be doing that shit.
So, entonces, Joe, usted es el que lo regaña a
Yeah,
Jody.
yeah. I'll take credit, or I don't know about credit, but I'll take that.
Nah,
one.
pues está bien, ¿no? Para que los keep them in line.
Eh?
Keep them in line.
Yes, sir.
Está bien. All right. De repente, pero como quiera, les iba a preguntar, who is the one que un poquito más la caja que los otros?
I think I mess up a lot, man. It's because it's hard to sing and not mess up the singing, and then play the accordion at the
play
same
both.
time and
Yeah.
not mess up the accordion.
Just
You
say
know
it's
what I
hard
mean?
to play with
Ahí está
David
el
Palma.
That's badass, man. I give you props for that because playing
And
two
then
things at one time.
and
cabrón.
there's a difference. I think that if you play, say sencillo, right?
Yeah.
So no le metes tanto, te da más chance de cantar y tocar. Pero mi compadre, I mean, no por agravar, porque aquí está. But he's fucking badass. So he's doing all kinds of shit y cantando, pues sí está cabrón.
Yeah.
I've always tried to play the accordion and sing, so I practice it. Porque no me gusta cuando está la voz así sola y que de perdido no va el acordeón marcando un tono o algo, y para que no se sienta tan vacío. You know
Yeah,
what
because
I mean?
if
That's why.
you can be a badass accordion player, pero you could also be a badass singer, pero you have to also practice both of them together.
Yeah, I've seen people that do either or.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I try to do my best to do both at the same time.
No, está con
But
madre.
it does get like I use both hemispheres of my brain. So
And you guys,
Hemispheres, hijo de la chingada, man.
¿Qué?
está
Yeah,
cabrón.
multitask.
It's an art for real, though. I'll give you kudos for that, way. That's está con
thanks,
madre.
man, thanks.
And you
I
do
try
it
my
badass.
best.
You do it
Pero
badass.
sí la cago, nomás que pues como el acordeón nunca se oye. ¿Me
Nah.
entiendes? Entonces casi no notamos nada, nomás que pues si la caga mi compadre o Miguelito y Puki, como son del beat and they're loud as shit the majority of the time, pues you could hear that shit,
Yeah.
real bad.
Es que por eso hay que pagarle 100 lanas extra a los ingenieros
Sí,
para
sí,
que
sí,
se oiga. Pues
para
es
que
que
se oiga el pedo.
Para que se hagan los errores. And you guys play tonight?
Yes, sir.
We were playing here at the Rodeo West Fort Worth.
Está con madres. ¿Con quién van a tocar?
con los marineros
Marineros del
del
norte.
norte, el barco
Saludos
musical.
a ellos, saludos.
Saludos a los mariners.
Ah, ahí les va otra preguntita, ¿eh? Aquí las tengo, miren.
Marines.
In the, más o menos in the same kind of, hemisphere, dice. Has any of y'all ever dealt with performance anxiety?
One time,
On
primo.
stage, on
One time.
stage.
Oh, you have,
Oklahoma
huh?
City, bro.
Oh, yeah.
There was 15,000 people. My legs started doing this.
Yeah.
15,000 people?
Yeah.
What was that? Where
We
was
played
that?
at a 5 de Mayo festival y pues había muchas agrupaciones grandes ahí. Era un elenco como unas, maybe like 8, 9, 10 bands, ¿no?
About
It
10
was a lot.
bands. Yeah.
And then, pues we didn't think nothing of it, pero ya cuando nos tocó a nosotros jalar, pues ya subimos y había un mar de
Todo el
gente.
pedo.
Just heads, primo, heads on top of heads on top of heads. Like you couldn't stop seeing the people.
Damn. ¿Y dónde era eso?
Oklahoma
Oklahoma City.
That must be badass, though.
And then I look over
It
at these
is, man.
guys, todos, all badass and everything.
Como si nada.
I look at myself and I'm all,
Entonces, Jody, you never have any anxiety?
Not anxiety. I still get nervous
Yeah.
when I'm fixing to go up. Cuando empieza la presentación, and I usually pray before we go up, and I still get butterflies, and I think it's still pretty cool after all these years that I've been doing it, because I've been doing it since I was 9. I'm 47 now, so for me to still get those butterflies before we go up, I mean, it still feels kind of cool. Hasta ya después, ya the first, second song, cuando ya estás ahí arriba y ya está la gente ahí ambientada y la chingada están cantando y lo que sea, then you kind of relax a little bit. But it's that first little because you don't know how the people are going to respond.
Yeah.
You're hoping that everybody likes it. You're hoping everybody dances and yells and sings and all that. So te quedas tú con que, I hope everything goes okay. Y aparte de eso, hope the sound is good, que no falle nada, porque muchas veces, pues, I mean, there's nothing you can do, you know what I mean? Pero sí, siempre me da poquitos...
Yo soy víctima de eso, man. A mí me da mucha ansiedad, pero like whenever I hear like you said el sonido, que de repente no se escucha bien, and then yo paro oreja. I'm like you, like looking around, like pero para el sonido,
Yeah. And then, pues, at that point when you're there, pues no puedes parar.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Tienes que chingarle ahí a como sea. If you can hear yourself, if you can't, you got to go
Y darle.
and do your shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Entonces, mi amigo Palma acá bien calladito.
¿Qué
Y
ando
how about you,
tomando la
brother?
cervecita?
How about you? You don't have any anxiety problems?
No,
anything like
primo,
that?
no. I don't, nunca me ha dado de nada en la ansiedad, de nada de eso. Es porque a mí, pues, I like to be on stage. As soon as I'm on there, I'm like a little boy.
Yeah.
That's my safe area. I love it. And whether it be a lot of people or none, I just enjoy being on stage, man. I don't get anxiety.
Yeah, you guys have a good stage presence. Es
No,
lo que yo
muchas
veo.
gracias, muchas
Dímelo de
gracias.
ustedes que sí, mi amigo Palma acá, bailando.
Así,
y todo.
nunca me callo acá.
sí,
entre,
yeah.
¿no?
Ni un Juan
Acá
Gabriel
abajo
se
no
han
me
caído
sacan
por ahí.
una palabra, pero en el escenario no
¿No?
puedo.
¿Nunca se han caído por ahí?
No, gracias a Dios, hasta
I
ahorita
tripped.
no.
That's about it.
No? No, man, but kudos to you guys because you guys have a strong stage presence. You can
No,
tell
thank you.
tell real quick you guys are comfortable on stage,
No, thank
Será
you,
por los años que están tocando, la experiencia que tienen.
Eh.
Porque para mucha gente que no saben, you guys want to tell them what bands have you guys played with in the past? How long have you guys been playing?
Bueno, pues yo, el grupo donde me conocieron mucha gente fue con Adolfo Urias y su Lobo Norteño. Yo me aventé 6 años y medio ahí con él. From 2001, 2000, and the end of 2006 or 7, por ahí.
I mean, pues the most recent grupo that I was in before Veneno was Los Pericos del Arroyo.
Oh, you used to play with
Yeah, I
with
started
Victor?
with them. I started the band with them with Victor. Shout out to my homie Victor. Pues todos somos de Amarillo. I'm from Amarillo.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They
that's where I
come here,
live.
they come here a lot.
Yeah, they come here a lot.
Yeah. To the
That's-
studio too, aquí han grabado bastante.
Oh, sí. Oh, okay,
The-
yeah.
the lives that they
Un
have
shout
right
out
now
para
que están
ellos.
haciendo with
Son
the-
camaradas míos y pues vivimos allá en Amarillo, so I started Pericos with them not too long ago. I think tienen como unos 3 años, 3 años, si no me equivoco, that they started. Luego ya después de ahí, pues ya me salí. Me salí, duré one weekend, one weekend off. I had one weekend off, and then that's when Pee Wee hit me up, y ya pues nos conectamos ahí todo, and ever since then I've been.
He came to help us out, and he never left.
Yeah, I came to help him out.
So, Primo, you make that drive from Amarillo, or did you
I'd make that
relocate?
drive from Amarillo to Hobbs pretty much every weekend. Yeah, pues solamente cuando vamos a los estados como Kansas City, Nebraska, que tenga que pasar por Amarillo.
Last 2 weekends we picked him up, so he was all like, hell yeah, I have to drive to Hobbs.
Pero most of the time I have to drive from Amarillo to Hobbs. Son unas como 4 horas, pero.
Yeah.
Pero sí.
Está retirado, ¿verdad?
Está retirado. No, it's about a 4-hour drive. Jeez. So I have to make that drive like either Thursday or just depends how far we're going to play on Friday, or you know what I mean. A veces me voy el mismo Friday in the morning. Just depends on how far we're going to play. Pero
that's dedication,
así,
brother.
Yeah, así la hacemos.
And that speaks a lot about cómo se llevan ustedes, the chemistry between you guys.
Oh, yeah. The chemistry, I mean, la neta, if it wasn't right, I don't think I'd be here, you know?
Yeah.
So,
a dull moment, man. Yeah. There's always some shit going on.
So, yeah, the guys treat me, I mean,
from the moment that we wake up.
Ever since I came in the band y todo, it's been good. It's been, they treat me right and everything, and I like being here. So, aquí andamos echándole ganas, echándole chingazos.
Right?
Yeah. No, pues me started out with a lot of local groups there in Carlsbad, New Mexico. Shout out, Carlsbad. De ahí, when I started, touring, I was with Los Ilegales del Bravo. There I lasted about 6 years with them. Y luego me tocó 23 years con La Máquina Norteña. Y ahorita ya llevo ¿qué? Como 5 años. Ya con Grupo Veneno, gracias a
23
Dios.
years is a long time, brother.
23
That's
years,
more
brother.
than a lot of people watching.
23
That's
years.
longer than they've been alive.
Yeah, 23 years. Gracias a Dios that I got a chance to meet a lot of people, see a lot of people, different states. También aquí en los Estados Unidos y en México también. The fans that would follow us, amistades que hice también durante todo esta trayectoria. You know what I mean? So I'm truly blessed, man, for being able to do what I do and for so long todavía. You know what I mean?
Para los que saben, es the GOAT. Para los que saben.
Yeah,
los conocedores, ¿verdad?
Boy, I start eating grass and shit. Won't be here all week.
I know.
¿Y usted, Primo?
No, mi primo, this is my first group right here with Veneno. Yes, sir. Since 2017. Been here con el Pee Wee.
¿Son familiares, anybody? You guys? No?
Gracias a Dios. No.
That's good, man. You started off strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good band to be in, brother.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you're going to learn a lot. If you haven't already, you're still
Gotta
learning
put me
a
in
lot,
the right
man.
place, man.
That's good. Es el más carita de todos, ¿no? Este güey.
Sí, es el que aventamos, el que rifamos siempre.
¿Ah? ¿Y usted, Pee-wee?
I played with a lot of bands, man, but I've been playing since I was like 9. I started when I was 9. I started on the drums with my dad's band. En ese entonces.
That's right, your dad plays accordion, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Sí.
Se llamaban, es un grupo, todavía andan, pero se llaman los Amantes del Norte. Cuando les mandamos un saludo hasta Colorado. From there I went to Traficantes. From Traficantes I went to Aarón Urias y La Furia. From Aarón I went to La Furia del Bravo. Played with La Furia del Bravo a little bit on the bass también. Then with Adolfo Urias, su lobo norteño, I played accordion. Y luego ya ahí fue cuando me salí y empecé con este proyecto.
Cuando empezaron ustedes el Veneno, ¿era acordeón nomás, verdad que sí?
Yeah, it was just accordion, man.
Un poquito de la historia de cómo empezó el grupo.
I had always worked, man, for all these other bands, you know what I mean? And I put in, pues me tocaba manejar, me tocaba ingenierar, me tocaba hacer poquito de todo. So I'm like, nah, you know what? After a while, pues, you're like, I'm working so much, I'm gonna mejor just work for myself, you know what I mean? Ya, si le echo tantas ganas a otras agrupaciones, pues mejor hacer algo propio, you know what I mean? Siempre he tenido esa inquietud. Y como compongo canciones, descompongo canciones, y, you know what I mean? I've always had ideas that I wanted to do, and pues hasta cierto punto, when you play for another band that's already stabilized like that, que ya están establecidos como Adolfo, como Furia and all them, pues it's kind of hard to implement your own ideas or whatever, you know what I mean, musical ideas o lo que sea. So aquí pues ese era el objetivo, ¿no? De grabar algo pues diferente o ser algo propio, you know what I mean, tocar lo que exactamente le gusta a uno. And that's how it started. Teníamos puro acordeón.
Yeah.
Por azares del destino, we decided to put in a sax, and we just didn't want any sax players, sin que se ofenda a nadie. Pero we wanted somebody that played different from everybody else. You know what I mean? So we went and
And
talked
you got
to
that with David.
we talked to
over here.
David. Yeah, we talked to David.
Yes, sir.
Pues también lo que viene siendo like all the kids nowadays that are growing up listening to like Fiera and Maquinaria, Reunión, all these bands, pues yo crecí escuchando Rieleros, Polo, Adolfo, so they were my favorite.
They're the
Still,
Maquinarias of that time, right?
Yeah, they were the Fieras and Maquinarias at that time. Entonces, pues David's one of my favorite sax players. You know, Jody's my favorite bass player. And it's pretty cool that I was able to have him here. You know what I mean? It's badass. So aquí andamos ya cuando metimos el sax, pues ya notamos una diferencia ya with the following and all that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? And aquí andamos todavía.
Man,
pateando.
you guys have been recording some badass shit, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it.
The Celda 27, all those songs that you guys did on that
Yeah,
live track.
old school.
Tan con madres.
We're really big old school fans, man.
Oh, yeah.
You can't take us out of that.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
the shit right there.
Yeah.
Es lo bueno. And I remember whenever I was learning sax back, you know, how old are you, P?
I just turned 30 in July.
Okay, so see, I'm older than you, but you've probably been playing more than I have on that kind of music. But I would watch videos of you guys, and I remember watching you. También estabas bien pinche chaparrito, güey. Estaba chiquito.
I still am, bro. I never grew. I never grew,
No
man.
crees, you were
La
fucking
acordeón
playing.
no me dejó crecer, güey.
¿Con quién fue? Who did I see you with? Con este... Se me olvidó el nombre del camarada, man. Con Tony. You guys were in un hotel room playing music. You were playing
Con
accordion.
Tony Barrón.
Con Tony Barrón.
sí.
Tony.
Saludos al Tony Bologna, eh.
Yeah. Es camarada de madres. Yeah. You guys were in the...
Liqueando.
Andabas con este Aaron en ese
I
tiempo.
was playing the bass
¿Verdad que
for Aaron at that time, yeah. I was about 16 or 15 in that video, man.
Yeah, you were young. Yeah, I remember those videos. Yeah. No,
And
hombre.
that's where the name Pee Wee came from.
He's actually the one that que me
¿Usted le
bautizó.
puso?
Yeah, because he was playing with Aaron, and you know we would play together. And the first time that I saw him, that he walked in dressed kind of cholo-ish with some sunglasses indoor. Y luego todo acá.
Let me give y'all a little bit of context. It's because I used to wear like South Pole baggy pants and DC skater
Andabas estilo
shoes.
chocolate, or-
Sí,
Yeah,
gacho,
so-
güey, the
Would
big
wear the
diamond
DC
earrings.
skater shoes.
So when he walked in, at that time estaba A.B. Quintanilla con los
los
Cumbia
Cumbia
Kings
Kings
y la
andaba
chingada,
Pee-wee
pues
a todo lo
estaba
que da.
Pee Wee en chingas, pues he kind of resembled him. Y cuando lo vi entrando, la chingada, ojalá con Cumbia
pues,
Kings o qué pedo, ¿por qué? Pues ahí está el Pee Wee. Ya se le quedó.
No, sí se miraba.
Till this
Sí,
day.
güey.
I did, man.
Did I lie?
Había lugares donde people would swear. Yeah, this is the
Pues
nickname
al
king.
Puki también.
El Puki. Pero
Él
¿por
fue
qué
el que le
Puki?
puso Puki.
The very first weekend that we played, I was asleep when we picked them up. Y cuando me desperté for me to drive, we're outside of Walgreens, I guess, and ahí voy, la chingada, getting ready en el volante, y luego viene este cabrón acá con un gallito y la chingada. It was like fucking 6 in the morning, dude. Dije, pues qué dude, it's 6, bro. Pinche parece Puki from New Jack City.
Okay.
Pues, entonces de ahí jaló Puki, pues también igual hasta la fecha.
What's the best one? Is wake and bake.
Wake and
Wake and
bake.
bake, wake and bake. Pero estás bien flaco, güey. No
Sí.
la cagas.
No, hasta eso, ahí me gusta comer. I like to eat, pero
No,
no.
he picks at his food, bro. He orders big old plates and then I'm fucking hungry and then he eats like 3 bites.
If it's not BK, olvídate.
Oh, no,
Oh,
olvídate.
BK for me.
If it's Burger
the
King,
shit,
bro, he'll devour even the
Con
rapper,
rapper.
bro. Sí, sí.
No manches.
I love BK, bro.
What's allá para allá arriba, para Amarillo, what's popular over there? Is that Burger King up there or what?
Pues it's Burger King. I mean, you got your
Weed.
regular. There's nothing
It's like
special
nothing
over there.
special over there,
To
yeah.
be honest, it's the same thing over there. Hay un Hooters, hay Twin Peaks también, steakhouses and stuff like that. Pero there's nothing really special.
What's
Burger
the zip
King.
code? Is the 9956? Okay,
The zip code over there, 806.
806. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah.
The area code, you mean, right?
Yeah. That one. My bad. Yeah.
806. Yeah, it's an 806.
Yeah.
That's 806.
Yeah. Saludos para los pericos también.
Simón,
I didn't know you used to play.
saludos.
I didn't know you
A
used
los
to play with them,
parakeets.
brother.
Yeah,
I
bro.
didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
used to play with them. No, hombre, it was good. Before them, I used to play. No sé si conozcas This was years ago también. Rebeldes del Norte.
Oh yeah.
Los Rebeldes del Norte with the V, not B.
Yep.
They used to be Revancha antes and everything, and so I used to play with them. I also played
Los
with Aaron
Cuates?
Urias for like 2
Sí.
years también. Played with Máximo Norte.
Con
Los
Máximo.
Cuates.
Shout out. Oh, my cousin, Los Cuates
Cuates
Vega.
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 Saludos a
I
los
don't know if you've
Cuates.
ever heard them.
Saludos.
Rob
Saludos a
Ram.
mis primos.
Rob Ram.
Ellos tocan corridos, like, corridos acá como estilo Legado 7 and stuff like that, pero I used to play with them too. So, I mean,
So
I've
you're
been...
versatile.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, I can, ahí le hago el try, pero lo mío, lo bueno, from like, what I like is this, norteño, chihuahuota, sax, bravote, así,
Bravota,
rompe y
madres,
rasga.
el
Te rasga, like we
Yeah.
say,
Rip and scratch.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
So,
Rip and scratch.
Rip and scratch.
so this is,
Nobody use that. We have it patented. It's rip and scratch, all right?
Hey, that's the first time I
We're
heard
only
that shit.
okay. Well,
What is
exactly.
it? Rip and scratch?
Rip and
Rompe
scratch.
rasga.
Rompe rasga.
Parece
Rasga,
pinche
Rip and scratch.
ticket de lotería.
ándale.
¿Dónde? Oh, pero soy adicto a ese pedo.
¿A poco?
Oh,
Damn,
see,
not
Jody
gacho.
is an addict.
You like the casinos and
We're all
stuff?
addicted
No,
to something.
well,
The
yeah,
loterías.
casino sí, pero the scratch off.
Scratch offs, the loterías.
Sí.
How much have you won on one?
Shit.
How much did you win?
I just won $2,000 the other day we were in Illinois.
Un shot. Un pinche shot.
Oh,
por
shot,
ese
shot
pedo.
for
Un
that.
pinche shot.
cierto.
Un shot for
Un
that.
pinche shot por ese pedo. Vámonos.
He won $2,000, bro. I couldn't even believe that shit.
$2,000
$2,000 on a
How
scratch
much
off,
did
bro.
you spend, though?
About 50?
$40.
40?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Te salió bien.
Oh shit, I was gonna take it already. he invested 40 and got $2,000.
I'm good.
Ahí va.
Bueno, pues, aquí va para Grupo Veneno. Suerte
Moskeando
en
y-
esta noche. Mosqueando y pisteando.
Pisteando.
Saludos.
Para los que no saben, pues yo no pisteo, so.
El Puki,
I know
el Puki
they're
no toma
gonna be
consejos.
like, hey, este güey, ¿por qué he didn't take a shot?
The only time he drinks
Yo no
is like
pisteo.
if we're on stage and it's super hot and they haven't brought him like a water or
A
something.
water.
That's because they're like, hey, yo qué chingados. Hey, before we go up, I'm like, can you bring us a cubeta and a couple of waters? Pues como no llegan aguas, pues.
Mira.
¿Pero yo qué?
David got something to say.
Sí, es que ya it's gone.
bro.
This has gone on too long.
It even moved up from his seat. You see that shit?
Sí, madre se acomodó.
Pues ya sabe cómo está el rollo, ¿verdad? En los escenarios. No toman la cerveza, la gente nos da cerveza y los compra los cerveza y
las
todo ese
cubetas,
pedo.
right.
Pero cada semana es lo mismo, ya sabe lo que va a esperar y nunca agarrar un agua. We always stop at the gas station before we go
Un
on
pinche
stage.
de esos que
And he
comen de
never
los
buys
litros.
a freaking bottle of
Or
water.
in the van,
Like, cuz.
we always have an ice chest
Buy your bottle
full
of
of
water.
Bud Light, Jack,
And
water, and Red Bull.
And Red Bull.
There's waters there, sabiendo que hay aguas, y se baja
There's
al
no
escenario y al último, pues un agua. Dije, no la chingues, pues ahí estaba hasta la chinga de agua.
There's no water in the cooler, pero. There's no water.
There's no water because you don't buy any.
Así, cabrón.
Así anda seco siempre. Nah, you'd be surprised with me, brother. You don't drink.
I like that shot.
You don't eat very well. Oh, no, you do. But you eat that wrapper, too.
As long as it's BK.
Yeah, no, I don't drink. Nunca me gustó, bro. Since I was a kid, nunca me gustó.
No.
Y luego I like to kind of work out here and there también y todo, so tampoco, you know.
Pues, no,
I like to, you know, so I don't drink because of that and all that and stuff like that. Pero no. But I do smoke. I smoke bud, bro. On the cool, like I like to get high as fuck.
Como si fuera algo a toda madre.
Eso sí, güey. Eso sí.
Some like-
Every day,
Saludos para Snoop Dogg,
Hey,
que es el
saludos para
padrino de
Snoopy.
este.
Patrocinadora.
every day, all day, bro. I'm fucking just blazing it. You know what I mean? But that's just me.
So talking about scenarios and stuff, let's talk about, I don't know if you guys have one, but una crazy bad experience that you guys have ever had on stage.
Shit, together. I don't think we've had one together yet.
I think a bad experience that we had, one time in Oklahoma City, the sound was really, really, really bad, bro.
Oh, that was
talking
a bad
about, like,
experience.
nasty.
Like nasty. Like
Like-
we were supposed to play an hour. We played like 18 minutes, bro, and got off.
Like, we understand, no todos los días se va a ir igual y la chingada, you know what I mean? Va a fallar esto, el otro. We went, took about an hour for the guy to adjust everything. We checked the sound en
An
la
hour is a
tarde.
long time, brother.
It is a long time, porque duró un chingo que pa' acá y moviéndole. We did sound check con madre. A la hora de los chingazos, parece que he messed with everything.
changed
dude.
everything.
Go.
Como que
Se
como
apagó
que le
el
hicieron reset a
todo,
la
literally.
consola.
Se apagó a todo.
Y así como está de nuevo, like a new scene or something, como que el vato nomás le subió
I
volumen.
got off with a headache.
I had
nasty,
family
dude.
there.
But only 18 minutes? No, hombre.
No, we played more. But we were
like
supposed
to
to have played an
exaggerate.
hour.
We only played we didn't, maybe half an hour.
Nah, but
because
we
we're
did the same shit this weekend too, brother. 'cause-
También?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, we had 3 gigs back to back on Saturday. Aquí hay chingos, there's a lot of work for us, yeah, here.
Tripletearon.
Tripleteamos, güey. The first gig was supposed to be at 4:30. We didn't even get on stage till 5:30 because the drum sets weren't even set up and shit. And then on top of that, the other band was already telling us, hey, we start at 5:30. But, the guy that nos contrató was like, y'all play first. So we had enough time to play 30 minutes before we had to book it to go to the next one. So we got on stage. The other band was already mad at us because we got on stage. We probably fucked up their horario somewhere else,
Sí, pues ya se recorrió todo
Yeah,
el...
se recorrió todo el pedo. Not just for us, but for them too.
Yeah.
Pero, así pasa de repente,
Sí.
Porque, it's better for us to play, say at 30 minutes and, possibly run a risk of maybe not getting paid fully or whatever versus not playing anything and then you higher risk of not getting paid for anything. You know what I'm saying? So we got on stage, we played 30 minutes. It wasn't bad sonido. It was moderate, pero I understand. ¿Y usted, Jody, cuando tocaba con la máquina, anything bad, anything out there, anything crazy?
No, they would, throw up their underwear and bras and, while we were playing.
No, he means bad shit.
Or they'd come up and pues casi nos tumbaban, trying to give us a kiss.
About the good stuff.
Should have seen some of the bras.
Oh, some of the chonis and stuff. Calzones cagados.
Granny panties and shit.
Eh?
What up, granny panties?
¿Quién fue de I saw something on Instagram, somebody threw some calzones up at somebody, they estaban así, güey. Parecían cortinas, no sé. I don't know who that was.
Granny panties.
They probably did it más de mamones, huh?
It was Edwin? Yeah.
And then he still puts them on and shit.
And David, any bad experiences on stage?
No.
Aside from...
Hasta la fecha nunca he tenido una mala experiencia en un escenario, gracias a Dios. Not that I've noticed, anyways.
Man, David's a cool cat, man. He's just chilling. I like his vibe, man. I've never met you guys before. It's nice, man. It's an honor to have you guys.
Oh, thank you, man.
It's an honor to be here, bro.
All right, brothers. I got some more questions for you guys. ¿Cuál canción al momento es la que les gusta tocar a ustedes? You guys are thinking hard, huh?
We like them all, honestly. I like to play them all.
We don't play it a lot. We play it normally like at soundcheck, pero a escondidas.
¿A escondidas?
Yeah, that's one of my favorite songs, man. And
¿Usted, Jody?
Cantando el cielo, bro.
¿Cantándole al cielo?
Yeah. I'll probably say the same.
¿Cantándole al cielo?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that one. I like Por tus amores, Juanita. We play una que se llama Por tus amores, Juanita.
For your loves, Jan.
Pura
Rip and
de-
scratch.
bro.
Scratch and sniff.
Scratch and sniff. That's for the next episode.
The next episode.
Episode 6-9.
We're gonna make a part 2 with Veneno because we're not gonna be able to talk about everything today, but we'll make a part 2, bro.
We're having a part 2 for this one.
A mí una de las canciones que me gusta de nosotros que grabamos en el último disco es el Al pie de la tumba. We don't play it much, but I really like that song. We played it a few times. Esa sí me llega.
Otra rip and scratch.
A mí me gusta escuchar la del Negro José with you guys. Está con madre.
A lot of people like that song. A lot of, ¿sabes? Our manager, actually, José Barrios, un shout out para nuestro manager, José Barrios. We actually call him Negro José. so yeah, but he likes that song.
Barrios.
Ya sabe quién es el que le puso
el
así,
negro José y todo, pero
proof.
le gusta esa.
Man,
No, un saludo para.
It's on
para José
video.
Barrios.
It's on video.
He's cool. He's really
Saludos
cool.
para
Man.
Negro José.
Le gusta esa rolita.
My son.
Yeah, brother. Yeah. I think I have some beers. Yeah, in here. I can grab it for you guys. Yeah, I got you guys. Okay, before I get up, let me get you guys another question. You guys
All right.
let them know. Si ustedes pudieran tocar otro género de música, ¿qué tocarían?
That's
Yo
a
en
good
lo
question.
personal, cause I would like to play like real Monterrey style music, like as for fun to go record a song like that or something, or go to one of the jam outs que tienen allá en Monterrey, algo así.
Like, are you talking about like maybe jamming out or like changing genres completely, like if we were to leave Norteño to go somewhere else to play something else?
Both.
No, I guess it's more so is like if you guys on your like maybe like your pastime, or if you guys had an opportunity to play something else, maybe not to change the genre of the music that you guys play, but as a personal choosing.
Like something on the bucket list.
Yeah, on the
I
bucket
would
list.
I would love to play country, but play drums.
Drums.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
interesting.
that shit, and I would record almost all of the like cumbias and ballads and stuff with La Máquina, and
He's the one that recorded all the
liked,
cumbias and baladas.
I liked
On the drums.
I would always get different ideas from
See,
the
nobody knows that.
from
know
the
that.
country drummers, and then I used to listen to rock también, Bon Jovi, Def Leppard, and all that. So I took little ideas here and there and put them into así como like poema and stuff like that. ¿Por qué
Did you
te
record
vas?
the poema song?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know you play the drums like that.
Yeah. Well, that's what I started with. Cuando estaba morrito, I think I was like maybe 3 years old when my parents bought me my first drum set. So I was a drummer at first until one Sunday checking out the Johnny Canales show. Remember that one?
Take it away.
Take it away. Eso. I saw Rileros there, and I'm like, dude, this is what I want to do. Exactly. So that sound just caught me, dude. It just fucking drew me in, and I liked that sound. And I'm like, I'm gonna play with them, and I'm gonna play with them one of these days, and I want to play like Polo. That's the actual reason that I started playing bass, because I liked the whole group itself, the way that it sounded.
Yeah.
The energy, I mean, I'm talking about like full on, dude. And the way he used to hang the bass down here, his sound, his style, and that's the reason I started, practicing and trying to play the bass. Y gracias a Dios, I was able to play with him, and I was able to play with Rieleros, and especially this Wednesday, I'm gonna go help him out on the bass in Puebla.
A los Rileros?
Yeah.
Nice, brother.
I mean, all the little kids that are starting out, and they're like, hey, they see a group and they think that they'll never get there or whatever. Dude, stars fall, man. You reach for the stars, brother.
Dreams come true.
Dreams do come true. Mine did, gracias a Dios, man.
So how did it go about for you that you joined Polo and the Máquina? How did that go?
It's because
How?
the group that I was with before, Los Ilegales, we opened up for Rieleros. We opened up.
There's a new one on the back.
We opened up for Rieleros a couple of times, and Polo and Daniel and all them already knew the guys from Los Ilegales from years back, and pues yeah, the relationship went on there and became friends and stuff like that. And Polo heard me, and so when he left Rieleros, pues he called me, for me to be on the bass, and he was gonna jump from the bass to the bajo sexto. So we started in '95.
What was the first CD que grabaron ustedes? How was that experience?
It was cool, man. We recorded it in LA. Era el disco de la chancla.
Oh, sí?
Yeah, that was pretty cool, and we got a chance to record a lot of CDs, a lot of hits, still till this day that people still put on, still enjoy, still sing. You know what I mean?
Bangers.
All the bangers, yeah. That we still play till this day.
Some of them we play too. I think a lot of people play it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Those are the bangers. How many discos totales?
Damn, I don't even know. It was what we would record, like maybe 2-3 CDs a year, like 2 CDs a year. So, pues ponle 23 years. It's quite a few there.
Damn, that's a lot of CDs.
Yeah,
A lot of fucking memories, no?
shitload, man, shitload.
A lot of people, the people who play norteño music, bass, they have to study. They have to study Jody. Like, to be honest, they have to, brother. They have to.
No.
When I was playing with Taron, yo lo mosqueaba gacho, bro.
Gacho,
Because
right?
we were touring on the same bus, bro. We were in a bus that had like 18 beds.
Yeah.
So we were together on the road for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
Entonces, like, I knew all of his licks, todo me lo sabía, like,
Literally?
down to...
What
así
he be doing?
Sí,
Like,
sí, todo el pedo. To the point where me preguntaba Polo, oiga, Piwi, ¿Por qué se lambe los dedos, oiga? Igual. No, pues que por el yori, ¿me entiendes? So that's...
El estilo, el
Sí,
estilo.
sí, sí. I would hang the bass as low as I can. My T-Rex arms would allow me. And, you know what I mean? So I'm completely testifying to that. You know what I mean? Que todos tenemos que mosquear a mi compadre. Y ahorita tengo la dicha de decirle a mi compadre, he baptized my son.
Yeah.
So we're
Saludo para mi
compadres.
hijao. El rey Nino.
That's beautiful. Yeah, man, shit. Everybody has to mosquear, you know?
I think
Everybody, people mosquear David like
Oh,
a
yeah.
motherfucker. I used to
Oh,
too.
yeah.
I used to too.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
My respects, man.
Oh, yeah.
I think if you're in the norteño business and you don't know these two cats, then you don't even know, you don't know nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero these guys, todos los mosquean. Yo y el Miguelito siempre todos van con estos tres y nosotros acá like in the
always,
background.
oh.
¿Y nosotros qué?
Oh, por lo más que el Yori, que lo
¿Nosotros
más que
qué?
David.
A León.
A León todo. ¿Nosotros
¿Qué,
qué?
güey? ¿Qué te dijo tu friend? Dijo, it's a bunch of OGs running
Oh
around
yeah,
and shit.
Miguel, my homeboy Miguel, he used to play for he's from here. He used to play for Petroleros.
Miggy?
Miggy.
Yeah. Miggy.
Uh,
Shout out to
he,
Miggy.
Miggy.
shout out para
What
al
up, cuz?
compa Miggy. One day he went live and I pues lo saludé. I was like, "What's up, bro?" and this and that, and then he's a fan of us, so he was like, "Oh, he's like el Grupo Veneno." He's like, basically they're Grupo Veneno is a bunch of OGs just walking around, you know, just making making music, and so he's a big fan of us. So you know, he really enjoys our music. Una vez se subió a jalar con nosotros en el bajo sexto and stuff.
Yeah.
Shout out to
you guys are
Miggy.
bad motherfuckers, man. My dad, he'd be playing music all day long. I was telling people on the Coyotes podcast the other day, que I would wake up to music, you know. Yeah. And then when I come over here, últimamente, when you guys all got together, David came in and my dad started playing music and he's like, "Mijo, ¿quiénes son esos?" I was like, I heard the sax. For me, it's the sax.
Yeah.
So I heard David. I was like, that's David. This is Veneno.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and Pee Wee, you have a voice también que pues,
No, I appreciate it, man.
la gente
Appreciate
la
it.
conoce, you know. Así está Daniel, you know, Polo.
Yeah.
You have a sound, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
That's what we're trying to do. I think with this group is be different and be unique. You know what I mean? Try to get our own style, our own songs, and try not to sound like so and so. That way, when you hear one of our songs, you know exactly that it is us. You know what I mean? And you know, I thank everybody por el apoyo que nos han brindado al Grupo Veneno. We really do appreciate it, man. Because without you guys, you know,
And you know what
we
I like
wouldn't be
about
here.
you guys? You know what I like? I like the fact that you guys like to test the waters. You sacan una canción acá romanticona con, you know.
Pues,
I like that shit.
I mean,
It's
all we
like-
can do is, you know what? If it works, badass. If it doesn't, turn the page. You know, let's go to the next song.
Pero just a lot of people don't want to do that. You know, a lot of people don't want to test the waters like that. And I
I
give y'all
think-
props for that because
I think
no
it's
tienen miedo de hacer
harder.
eso.
I think it's harder for a group that's already been around for so many years to change, to get out of their comfort zone, because it's harder for them because they don't know how the people are going to react to that change. You know what I mean? And us right now, you know, we're barely getting there, so we have more. Tenemos más chance de poder grabar aquí y allá. You know what I mean? And like I said, we can record this. If it works, chingón. If it doesn't, we'll try something else. You know what I mean? Pero lo norteño, it has to be hardcore, man. You know what I mean? All the cumbias, baladas, and guapangos, merequetengues, all that we can kind of, you know, fuck around with. But the solid norteño, it's the old school.
And
know
you
what I mean?
have that. And you have that, ¿cómo se puede decir? Respaldo, right?
Yeah.
De la música norteña
I think
pesada.
because we've always listened to like the old school music, you know? Primavera, you know, Nacho. Tony, you know, Rebeldes, you know, back in the day. You know, of course, también, pues, lo que es like Pepe Hernández and todos esos viejos, pues, you know what I mean? Yeah, so
Montañeses, right?
so we kind of all are on the same page as far as what we like as far as norteño music goes.
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole bunch of bands out there, brother. It's like, no disrespect to anybody whatsoever at all. But pa mis gustos, like, I feel, I can hear it cuando es like norteño, like, no se puede, I don't know, tradicional, pero ponchado, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's my shit. And that's what I hear from y'all. That's why I like it. I like the way y'all play, brother.
Are you going tonight then or what?
Hell yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's
He's already there?
shit.
Yeah. I'm pulling up with
I
y'all.
think yo por ejemplo, if I wasn't playing norteño, bro, I would would like to be like in a sonora.
For
like
real?
a Sonora Dinamita or Sonora Escándalo, some shit like that. That's my shit right
Puro
there.
Juárez, papá.
Es que, pues, yo no soy de Juárez. I was born in Amarillo.
You always say you're
pero
from Juárez, bro.
mi papá y mi mamá son, I mean,
Stop
mis
capping.
raíces son de Juárez. So if they ask me where you from Mexico, pues puro Juaritos, you know? Pero it's either that or a rapper. I like to rap también.
Damn,
So-
Pookie be surprising the fuck out of me.
Primo, this fool can spit bars. Primo.
Do a beat. Ready?
No empieza, no. Pero, you know, here and there, I like to, you know, acá me gusta. No.
Saca la mota a ver si no empieza.
Saca el
Pero
churrix.
no, that's my shit. Mira este güey que trae.
You like the fucking.
Not right now. Pero yeah, that's my shit, bro. I would like to be like in a sonora like that, or rap, you know.
You know, like, they don't want to let you go,
They
güey.
don't want this,
They ain't gonna
güey.
let you go. They ain't gonna let you go.
Sigues tú, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, I got another question for you guys. This is another
one.
Another one. All right, this is a good question for you guys. What is the dream dueto for Veneno? Who would you like to feature? Like, whether it be an instrument or a vocal.
That's a tough one.
You know what? I'll answer on my behalf.
All right.
I'll answer on my behalf. A while back, cuando hacían, bueno, se me hace que todavía hacen fiestas ahí con like Polo's old house and stuff,
Okay,
like
yeah.
for cuando
De la
cumplen
bodega.
años, yeah. Entonces, back before Jody came into the band, we would go a lot to them jam outs, you know what I mean? Se juntaban chingo de musiqueada y todo ese pedo.
Chilo.
Entonces, I would always go play old Relámpago songs with Polo. Entonces, Polo una vez me dijo, oiga, hay que grabar un disco de puras canciones de los Relámpagos y usted. So, I don't know if that's going to happen ever, you know what I mean? Por la circunstancia, lo que sea, pero sí se me quedó ese pedo because, pues, it's Polo, you know what I mean? He's one of my favorite singers.
Yeah.
Y luego, I'm a big fan of Relámpagos, Ramón Ayala, Invasores, Cadetes, all the Regio stuff. So personally, for me, that would be cool to have even, not to take it out, you know what I mean? Just to have it,
there,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Porque pues my favorite jams, and then with one of my favorite singers, y él se chorreaba, like, oiga, Piwi, agarra el acordeón. De volada, as soon as he would see me get there, oiga, agarra el acordeón y que Juan Ramos y que Vuelve Gaviota, Los Relámpagos, and El Espejo, and all these old ass jams. Entonces, to me, that would be,
Way back.
that'd be something to do, you know what I mean? Y
That'd
luego,
be
pues, the
badass.
thing is, he's the one that said, oiga, pues vamos a grabar un, because he likes the way that I play the accordion, and I like the way he sings, and we like those jams, you know what I mean? The same kind of music.
Old school.
For me, in my personal, I would
Don't be
like
telling
to.
me Eminem.
Nah. No, you know who. I'd like to do something with us and Paralelo, bro.
Órale.
Paralelo, them fools, hijo de su
Chucazos
pinche
y
madre,
Paralelo.
esos vatos están perricisísimos.
Hasta Juaritos.
Perricisísimos. Shui has una voz tremenda, bro. Like, beautiful voice, beautiful. And sus músicos todos perrísimos. I mean, they're fucking badass, bro. Badass. And son un grupo de ellos. Cuando yo las veces que los he visto, me impresionan. Like, I'm right there, and like me impresionan un chingo. I'm like, ah, damn, you know, these fools are fucking badass. Y el Shui with ease, just singing there, like, absolutely no esfuerzo, no nada, just parado ahí, just con todo, just easy, bro. Y luego el gallote que tiene, I mean, it's just something impresionante for me.
Nuestros
Yeah, fuck yeah,
respetos
dude.
para Chuy Casas y
You know, and they're
Paralelo.
underrated. You know, you don't really hear about them too much or whatever. Pero once you see them, you're te vas a quedar pica, bro. You're gonna be like, holy shit, estos vatos son otro pedo. Yeah. Them fools son otro pinche pedo, bro. I'd like to do something with them, maybe. You know what I mean? So
¿Usted, Jody?
I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool to record something like with Ramon or with Tigres, you know what I mean? That have been around forever, that we've respected and always looked up to. And after all these years and after all these different genres coming out and different types of music or whatever, they're still on top. You know what I mean? record something with them. You know,
That'd be pretty interesting, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And David?
Pues, I always like to. I always thought of and dreamed like to do a collab. If like, como esta semana le estaba diciendo Pee-wee que a mí me gustan mucho los bookies. I like Yonix, bookies, caminantes, and things like that. Old school también. And I always thought that would be cool for me to be on stage one day and do like a soft solo for like Marco Antonio Solís or something. Like, sí, ándale, sí, tararara, algo así. I always like would envision that when I was a kid. So that sí, no, sí, no.
Yeah.
pero tienes que hacerle
You gotta
también.
do the thing, bro.
Yeah, that's where I'm at on that.
That's badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, because some of their songs do have the saxophone. In it.
Sí.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy. I like that.
Me, bro, un dueto con los coyotes estaría chingón.
Shot. Hey, that deserves a shot.
Vamos a grabarlo.
Y'all have that rip and scratch feel too, primo.
Yeah,
That scratching.
rip and scratch, baby.
So with two groups like that, it would sound badass.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
Y'all say I gotta pay royalty.
Y'all heard that? We gotta do a dueto. Coyotes and Veneno.
Ya está.
Así,
Los coyotes venenosos.
That'd be badass.
That'd be badass, and I could already see the album cover for that one.
Sí.
Yeah,
Sassy.
man. We should. I know me and Fernando and the group have been talking about that. We're doing a little CD with duetos.
Yeah,
So
We're down.
we're right here, brother.
We're down.
let's do it. Yeah, we had Moro come out too, and you know that's the first story. That's a crazy story to me. I never met him before too, and when he came to the studio here, because it turns out he lives like 15 minutes away.
Yeah,
Yeah, he lives like 15 minutes away, and he came. He's like, primo, dice, los pinches cohetitos están perros. Dice. He's like, so we recorded a song with him, and we're gonna record one with y'all. So ya está.
whenever you guys want to, man.
We're gonna do one.
Aquí estamos.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do a CD de boleros, bro.
Dude.
I've been wanting, bro. Like,
Apenas el primo lo estaba comentando.
Kevin.
Esa plática.
I've been wanting to do a fucking CD de boleros.
Este
bro.
amor ya no tiene remedio.
I just want to do one, bro. Just
Sáquenlo.
Saquen el chorritz, digo.
Keep
Yeah.
down with that shit.
That'd be badass. That'd be badass. All right, let's ask another question, guys.
Oh, and thanks to everybody sending their questions.
Yeah, brother. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
thank
questions.
you. Thank you. We appreciate it.
No, it's not live. It's just recording out. Yeah, I wrote them all
They
down.
sent them before.
Chingo. We won't be able to hit them all, pero. All right, so here's a good question for you guys. Si pudieran tocar una canción que no han tocado en este momento, ¿con cuál canción sería?
I played a lot of songs in my day.
But with Veneno, a song que nunca has tocado.
Que hemos
con
tocado
con
Veneno.
I want to answer, but then I'm going to kind of like ruin what we're going to record later on, so I can't.
Ooh. Tell them, brother. Tell them.
We got to keep it.
Dang. So it's going to be, stay tuned. You guys have to follow Grupo Veneno, and you guys are going to see the song.
Yeah.
You're going to see that song. You guys are going to see that song.
Kevin wants to know real bad, huh?
He wants to know. He wants to know.
I have some rip and scratch songs that I've been thinking que no están grabadas todavía así con saxophone, so they're gonna be.
And it's in the pot.
Yeah,
Just stay tuned, man.
because it's
in the pot.
cooking.
You guys keep
It's on
following
the-
us.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stay
Yeah,
tuned.
man. I'm ready to hear
On
that.
my behalf.
I'm ready to hear that. Man, you guys are holding on to that secret hard, man.
No.
Me dejaron con la boca like,
It's discipline, cuz.
No,
It's
pues
called discipline.
primeramente
You gotta
dos
be able to hold on
de
to
esas a
secrets.
muchas van a venir en el futuro de Grupo Veneno.
Yeah.
So, primeramente dos.
if you guys could play any other instrument, what instrument would y'all play?
I like to play the bass.
You
And
do play the
drums.
You do
bass.
play the bass, David.
I don't play the bass as good as everybody else, but I like to play the bass.
No, man, he can play the bass.
Yeah, you can play the bass. Yeah, I heard you, Cazadores. I heard.
Yeah.
Sí, Moskeando,
Moskeando,
Así es,
eh?
no, gracias, primo. Era algo sencillo, pero pues.
I think I would love to play the classical guitar.
Classical guitar?
Dude, I love that shit. And
Like
he can
Spain,
play
like España shit.
kind of like that. Like
Yeah.
just solo.
with the
just
fingers?
yeah.
Mm. Okay, like with them dudes that have that long pinky that other people use for other
Bueno,
things.
pues
but
es,
anyways.
es para otras, es para rascarse, dijo. O es para el moco, dijo.
Yeah. What about you guys?
I would like to play la batería, primo, pero
¿Sí?
cada vez que me subo estos they just bájate ahí, niño.
Pues cuando vaya a agarrar el break para agarrar un agua, tú te subes.
No, I do, primo. I go in there and try to
Cuando
learn
estamos
something, you know what I
sentando sonido, quiere aprender, pues ¿dónde Aprender en la
No,
casa
it's
del
before
basesto.
sound check, before everything's all hooked up, I get on the batería and try to just hit something, you know, pero acá me miran con una cara muy fea estos vatos y
What you need to
Me
do is
agüita
buy
y
a
me
drum
bajo.
set and practice at the house.
¿en dónde lo voy a poner arriba de la
No
cama,
sé,
güey?
haces tu pedo.
I have a question for you, David.
What's up, man?
For all those saxophone players out there, let them know like how did you what was your come up on like switching out mouthpieces? How did you find your current setup? What is your setup right now? Let them know.
My setup is the same as the ones I've always had. I started playing when I was 11 years old. When I was 13, mi tío me regaló una boquilla, 110/2.
And that's the same one.
And that's the same one I've always had. Since I started with that one, I've always had it. I've bought new ones and I've tried out different stuff. Yo tengo una 105/2 también todavía.
That's the classic.
Sí. Y luego, pues, I always refer back to la 110/2
It has more
SMS.
body.
No sé qué es, pero la buscadora que yo tengo, I guess
Same.
the way I play or whatever, I just feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, it's the same one I use.
Yeah.
But I spent years on the 105/2. But you know what I found out about it? Like, pa mí, pues, because I come from tamborazo and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I play hard, rough,
Yeah.
loud, you know? Como que me desentonaba mucho. Like, I could never keep the intonation. Like, it was, because I would.
Oh, really?
The reed, too, I think. Because I was playing, like, 2.5, regular alto and stuff. Y como que era, like, llegó un punto donde se me hizo bien cómoda. And that's when I moved to the 110/2.
Órale,
Yeah,
órale.
David uses 8 and tenor.
No.
On the reed.
He uses the whole bamboo stick.
Pinche pedazo de árbol.
Oye, voy por una caña. Viene con las pinches cañas,
se va-
güey. He comes back and he has the cañas, bro. Like
No,
the whole caña, güey.
He says he's gonna go get a reed. He goes to Home Depot, get a 2x4.
No,
Oh, sí, ¿verdad?
Aquel güey las cañas y Pookie los 2x4s.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about that 110/2, brother. Que a mí me gusta.
It just feels
Sí, it's
comfortable.
perfect. I mean,
Yeah.
como tú dices que vienes de tamborazo y ya tocas bien macizo y pues tienes el arranque bien fuerte, pues that's a good number.
Yeah.
I even went into a 115 at one point.
Same.
A 115/2, real open, using the same reed. I used a 3.5. But I dropped back down because una vez con Adolfo me gustó la boquilla, pero cuando bajé del escenario, me fui en el camión y me miraron los ojos, de todas las venas. Se me miraron los ojos, dije, no.
No, está cabrón.
Hay
That's too much.
que bajarle ya porque está...
Yeah.
No te vas a mirar en el stage.
No, so, yeah, basically my setup is a 110/2 with a 3.5 tenor reed.
Está bien, man.
Y empecé a usar el de tenor porque no había una vez en la casa de música de alto y agarré uno de tenor, está bien morrillo, y me duró más.
Yeah.
I had a good sound and I get more. Con las cañas nunca salen todas buenas.
Yeah.
Right.
Y en el
That's
tenor,
true.
y en
That's
el
true.
tenor, pues en las cañas del tenor me sirvieron para el alto. Noté que agarraba unas 3 de las 5 que hay y me duraban más. And I would get the sound that I want. It would last longer, so and that's all I was
I tried the tenor reeds una vez, but I never went quite as high as 3.5. That's interesting, man.
Yeah.
That's a good
Try
tip
it,
for all
man,
y'all
see what you
saxophone
think.
players out there. A lot of people I've noticed because a lot of people ask me about boquillas and stuff too because I fix saxophones. I make the little ligatures, you know.
Oh yeah,
I make the ligatures on the
want you to
saxophones.
make me one.
I got you,
I want
brother.
you to fix me up on one.
I got you, brother. Yeah,
No,
so a lot of
gracias.
people ask me, you know, like for tips and stuff like that.
Sí.
And I always tell them the same. It's like 110/2 está con madres.
Yes,
you
sir.
know. I even went down as low as a 100/1.
Yeah.
For the conocedores out there, that's like the sound that Crispin and stuff like that.
Oh,
You know,
really?
that's what he uses, right?
Oh, that's what I use.
Yeah. So, but I know my way because it was too light.
Yeah, that's way
It's too
late.
light,
You have to
brother.
blow real soft and shit.
Yeah, and that's not me. I have some videos of me playing and saying crack crack everywhere. Like nah.
Es que
nah,
cada
skip.
quien tiene su donde puede lo que él puede, o sea,
Yeah.
para mí también eso sería bien. It's too light.
Yeah.
That's because that's the way your body's made or how you play or whatever.
Tápalo luego.
Simon. Yeah.
You know where you're comfortable at.
I have some people ask me a question for you, Jody. Saludos para Luigi Granados and his family. Saludos
What's
para Diel,
up?
pa Diel también, al hijo de Luigi. He wanted me to ask you algo para los moscos del bass pickups. Like, what do you change? What do you do to your pickups or anything like that? What kind of pickups do you use? Do you modify them at all or anything like that?
No, we put a.
A ver. Is the sauce? You gonna spill the sauce?
No, spill the beans, compadre. Tell him.
Yeah, no,
The
we.
sauce.
I would go to the guitar centers and of course, I love Fenders, right?
All right,
You know,
yeah.
whether jazz or precision, whatever. You can never go wrong with either or. But, you know, pues siempre entra uno a Guitar Center a mosquear y la chingada, you know, to try different ones out or whatever. And back in the day, the Squire, of course, it's the lower line from Fender.
Right.
Pues back in the day, yeah, the Squires were kind of, you know, really
Like you see them
low
as beginners,
quality.
you know,
the sound wasn't good or whatever. Pero últimamente, they've come out with different kinds, get like the classic vibes and all that, where they combine like the 60s, 70s, you know, the neck with the body, you know, with the pickups, the colors, all that. So, you know, we'd go in and we'd all try them. Till this day, we still go in and you know, we pick them out and try them out. And this one looks nice, but it sounds weak. All right, well, this one's cheap, and then we'll try it. And, oh, shit, you know, it sounds good. So one year for my birthday, my compadre told me, hey, that bass that you had when you were with Ilegales, that Fender P bass, it was a Mexican, right? Yeah. I said, where is it at?
Todo moscote yo,
Eh? Excuse me. Dije, it's in my cuartito, why? He goes, get it, man. You know, so I can check it out. All right. I mean, it had been there for years, dude.
Is the el color amarillo like the original color?
It was like an
Olympic
like a
white, cream
bone
white.
cream white P bass. Y lo saqué, pues todo para la chingada.
Dusty
So
and everything.
for my birthday, he installed some preamps in that. Put them on, tried them out. I'm like, fuck, dude. So I started using that bass from a 5-string. I started using that 4-string because I liked how it sounded.
Yeah.
Because it didn't change the actual sound of the natural sound of the actual bass. It just boosted it up,
boosted
man. And it just sounded, I mean, clearly, punchy, clear, old schoolish, you know what I mean? So we're like, all right, well, let's try maybe another one. And I found one, it was a Classic Vibes. Tried it out. It sounded nice, looked nice, felt nice. So I told my compadre, I said, well, hey, let's put the preamps in this one. Same thing, badass. So I'm like, okay, let's
like
try another one.
25
Let's try
bases
another one. Let's try
25
another
right
one.
now, bro.
Now I have like 12 bases, dude, and they're mainly
That's just his. It's not
Squires.
counting the ones that David has or the ones that I have, bro. Like,
Miguelito has a few, my compadre has a few, David has a few.
Wait, what is it? The preamp or qué es?
it's the preamp, man.
It's the preamp, man.
It's steroids for a bass, primo.
Yeah, it's like
It's
a bass on
literally like
steroids,
hot
man.
rodded.
But
What is it? What is that preamp? What is that?
the preamp, the electronics.
The
that I was
knobs?
over
Sí,
here on
pero
the
is there
knobs.
a special name for it or what is it?
it's a when you buy a passive bass, o sea, no tiene pila. So what we're adding is
We're making
the
it active.
9-volt battery
You're making
and
it
making it
active.
active.
We're making it active.
Yeah,
It's like the preamps on like a mixing board or something. The same thing.
But that-
it's
that-
called an onboard preamp.
Órale.
that
These guys have found a combination of to get a passive bass to go to active and put it all together and make it sound stupid. I'm like, one time we went to we tried a bass, a $2,500 Fender American jazz bass. Was it a jazz bass?
yeah, jazz.
And
We got the bass down.
we got
and
the
put it up.
bass down. We set la bocina
levels
con
up,
los
yeah.
volúmenes
Exactly,
iguales y
flat,
todo, ¿verdad?
todo.
Flat.
Lo
same
sacamos y
volume,
le
todo,
calamos el bass, el del American. Y lo calamos y suena bien. Y nomás pusieron el Jody que arregló estos. Bro, it blew it out of the water. I'm like, man, this bass should be a $5,000 bass now, you know what I mean? Pero le hacen buen jale, whatever they figured
so
out.
we're like,
it's-
okay, for
it
us to-
sounds really good.
For me to spend, 15,
Yeah,
1,800,
1,800,
$2,000 on one, pues I'll spend way less.
I'll buy 15.
I can make 3 instead of buying a
One.
$2,500 bass.
Yeah.
$1,000
Aquí yo tenía, I
and
had
that's
a
it.
bass right here colgado.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring it back here because pues ya está warpeado, ya está
Yeah.
all axis fluid, like tapa la verga, pero it's a PV bass.
Órale.
It was a PV and it has two 9-volt batteries on it.
Yeah.
And that's what we used. That's what Punch used to record the CD that we did with Coyotes Ultimo.
Órale.
And that whole punchy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pero pues,
Well, también Punch knows about.
yeah, because
the
I
preamps
got
and
punched.
shit,
I got
yeah.
punched
You be
onto the
fucking with
preamps,
them.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we like to put the preamps, and then of course we like to put all the chrome plaquitas on it because to me it makes it look like old school.
Old school,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
And then of course it makes the bass look
Flat.
and the
better
thumb
and-
rest too, right?
and the
like-
chrome thumb rest, which
Yeah.
nobody ever uses,
Yep.
but it looks cool right
looks
there.
nice.
Matter of fact, I gave one of my chrome thumb rests to Punch.
Punch?
Yeah. I hope you still have it.
I bet you he does.
Todo lo tienes que.
Además que lo tengas.
Yeah, se chorrea contigo. He's going to have it. Yeah.
No, pues igualmente con el Punch. My respects, man.
Yeah. So let's, this is a good time to kind of wrap it up real quick because we're going to record a little song for you guys. But
Something.
let them know what you guys have down, on what you guys going on the timeline, like what's coming up for you guys. For everybody that doesn't tune into Veneno, you guys are stalling
missing
out.
out.
You guys are stalling out. So watch them, man.
I think
But let
right
them know
now,
what you guys
'cause
got going.
Right now, the most exciting things that we have, and we're excited for it to come out. Tenemos un dueto con Pepe Tobar y Chacales y tenemos un dueto con Conjunto Río Grande.
¿Cuál le mandamos un saludo?
Cual les mandamos un saludo a las dos
Chacales y Conjunto
agrupaciones.
Río.
Because pues los vatos se tomaron el tiempo de decir, órale, nosotros nos aventamos una rola con ellos.
Es un paro muy bien.
Sabemos que
suave.
no con cualquier persona dicen que sí, entonces pues les agradecemos mucho. También a Rieleros, we've played with them a lot lately, and los vatos nos prestan their production, their engineers, their backline,
Daniel got up
everything.
and sang a song with us,
Oh, yeah.
like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, we were in Tulsa. También they treat us, bro, like badass. Entonces we
Saludos
want to
a
give them
Rieleros.
thanks.
Saludos pa' ellos.
So for that we got those. We got the rest of the live corridos that are still trying to come out. Unfortunately, we're leaving our record label. Entonces they're the ones that are in charge of taking out those live corridos. Yeah. So we really don't have a lot of say with when they come out, but they are gonna come out. Y vienen unos corridos muy buenos. Viene un corrido que se llama Puro Veneno. Es un corrido inédito entre 10. Uno inédito es composición mía. I'm not throwing dirt at anybody.
Antes de que empiecen a decir
yeah,
que...
because people are gonna be
Who'd
like,
you make it for?
No, pues que digan.
It's a corrido that it fits a lot of people. You know what I mean? Yeah. But if you sit there and like see what's happened between musicians and music and all that kind of shit, people are gonna start putting two and two together. Pero either way, it's a badass corrido. Yeah. El saco hasta la medida y muchos lo traen puesto, dice el corrido, Entonces,
It's because that corrido fits a lot of different situations.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
it'll fit somebody
Anybody
that,
can relate to it,
I don't know,
basically.
somebody
badass,
that owns
yeah.
a concrete company or something. You know what I mean? Like,
If it's universal.
yeah, sí.
Esas son las que pegan, Like,
Exactly.
it fits everybody.
Sí. You can
something
use them in
something
different-
that anybody can identify themselves with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Pero we're excited to get back in the studio. We have another CD también que está pendiente que ya grabamos. Vienen canciones muy buenas, covers, inéditas también mías. También de los chavos. El Puki es compositor ahora.
He beat. How many bars?
16 bars, cuz.
16 bars.
That rapper standard.
Oh, yeah.
Pero traemos eso. We're gonna have more vlogs coming out. Para la gente que no sabe, también tenemos vlogs. Para que vean las travesuras. Espérame, estoy platicando.
Para toda la gente de los vlogs, perdónenos. Es muy flojo para hacer los vlogs.
Ahora soy yo, bro.
It's
Ahora
un
soy
pedo,
yo.
bro. Speaking from experience, it's un pedo putting all this shit together. Bro.
It is, bro. It is. And then half the time they're like, get that camera out of my face, bro. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, cool.
Why are you lying?
Why you always lying? Why you always lying?
Never said that to you, bro.
But we got some badass songs that are in the making of recording, dude. Que van a quedar
¿Y la
con
que
madre,
falta con los
cuz.
coyotes or what?
Y
La
la
que
que
falta
falta
con los coyotes, cuz. We got some, we like to record for everybody, bro. For the newer, younger generation, the more romantic, romantic stuff. Pero sin olvidar también the rip and scratch,
Los raíces,
lo
scratch and sniff,
lo que le corta las venas a uno. You know what I mean?
Those are the
yeah, we
badass
got-
ones, man.
Yeah. And then, I guess more than anything, bro, traemos todas las ganas todavía. I mean, right now, even through all the hardships, even throughout the years, you know what I mean? Of de batallar y lo que sea. Right now, gracias a Dios, we're working every weekend. You know what I
Gracias
mean?
a
We're
Dios.
booked a lot. All over the United States, México cuando se puede también. And more than anything, I guess what's exciting is that que traemos muchas ganas todavía, and I feel like the best is still yet to come. You know what I mean? O sea, we're barely getting started, bro. You know what I mean? We're barely getting started. Traemos un chingo de ganas. The song that we're gonna record ahorita, we had already talked about a song that we were gonna do, but I think we're gonna change it up ahorita. I think they'll agree with me, but it's gonna be badass. We're really excited to fucking keep going, man. I think right now we're at our strongest point, like bond wise.
Yeah.
We have a bond where we're really tight with each other. Ya nos conocemos. Ya, I think we're settled down as a band already. Entonces we're ready to take the next step up. You know what I mean?
That's cool, man.
Estamos bien listos.
I feel it, man. You guys have a good vibe.
Oh, gracias.
Músicos muy perros, man. De mucha experiencia. And it's always nice to see whenever people are like that and they're humble, man. You guys are badass.
No, we appreciate it, man.
Gotta stay humble, brother.
Thank you for having us, man. It's not our first podcast that we do, but we like coming on these. You know what I mean? Because a lot of naturality comes out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Lo que es natural de nosotros, güey. La gente conoce bien cómo somos. Así como estamos aquí, anybody of our guests, like Kevin here, no, nadie sabe, he's behind the cameras, pero, you know, we invite him, hey, cuz I want to go chill with y'all. Órale, güey, vente. You know what I mean? Like, come and chill with us. Everybody will see the way we are on the podcast is the way we are in person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we're not faking nothing. Cuando nos juntamos en que my compadre is a badass cook, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Best
You
steak.
can get down.
You guys
Grill,
ever
bro.
had?
Best steaks, bro. Literally, best steaks.
When we buy our
got no money,
bus, our tour bus, bro, we're gonna have the pull out grills.
Ya no va a
under and
dormir,
shit.
va a manejar y derecito al grill.
He's gonna stay up
Este
with
vato es
Pookie.
el que va a cocinar, yeah. Entonces, this is literally what you get. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
this is
badass,
the way
man.
we are right now. This is what you get from us in person. Sí, ya de repente, cuando Pookie todavía no hace wake and bake, pues anda enojado, you know. Cuando mi compadre no tiene su starting fluid, también dice, espérense
Oh, yeah.
con las mamadas hasta que...
My wife told the guys from the get-go, if he's hungry, feed him. If he's sleepy, let him sleep.
Y si no,
Go with those two,
And you'll be
you'd
fine.
be straight.
and you're good.
So remember ahorita when I said, hey, we start since like the morning?
She
We
was
start-
right.
I'm talking. We start since the morning, like literally, bro. Like we'll wake up, we'll open our eyes, a decir una pendejada, una mamada. You know what I mean? Especially Miguelito, like he'll start, and then Jody will be like, hey, I haven't even had my coffee, bro. Like chill, like give me a second. Let me have my
Man, have
I'm
my-
the same way, bro. I need
I
my
haven't,
coffee. in
I
the
haven't
mornings.
drank my coffee. I haven't ate breakfast. So y'all
¿Pa qué?
chill out for a little bit.
Bájale
Del 1
como-
al 10, bájale como -5. So let me drink my coffee and eat, and then, y luego ya, we eat, we come back. Ahora sí. Chíngale.
No, man. I appreciate you guys coming
Oh,
out.
thank you,
Oh,
brother.
thank you,
I
bro.
appreciate you guys, man.
Appreciate you,
I really do. Y para todos, esto fue Grupo
Veneno. Hasta la próxima.